First appearance, Wonder Woman. Here's the thing. I have something to say about her. This all, so far, looks good. I don't have anything to say in first appearance. Like, I'm looking, first instinct here. As far as I can tell, everything looks right. But is this a missed opportunity? Did he think it wouldn't sell? Here's what I'm saying. He released a first appearance Wonder Woman with a comic. With a Wonder Woman issue 1. There it is. Of course, it's a reprint. Are we seeing something about this? Are we seeing it? Are we seeing this right here? Are we all seeing this? Are we seeing the lasso, the horse, Wonder Woman? This looks like it comes with Wonder Woman. And that is it. I don't hate this. This does look like a good figure. And I'm not crying about the lasso not being in there necessarily. It's something to point out. It's something to mention because, hey, that's part of what we're doing here. We're opening figures and we're talking about figures. And when we talk about figures, we got to talk about some of the things that feel like they're missing. And yes, the lasso is not there. This Wonder Woman should have a lasso. This Wonder Woman was this like the $30 figure? At $30, they couldn't put in a little gold string? Or could you have given me what you're doing for the Mortal Kombat figures? Because I was wrong. I'm glad to be wrong. I was wrong about one thing. The Scorpion doesn't just come with like a little string on a dart. It is a bendy wire. It does hold its form. You can do things like put his hand out and then make it actually look like it's being thrown, and it'll keep that, it's wire. Wire whip? Wire lasso? Like that holds its form? That we can roll it up and put it on the hip? Or we can literally take it from her hand and have her like doing something where she's pulling it back and it's kind of like going around her body and whatnot and coming out and like just about to like come out and fly. Like, no, because that would have been cool. Would have been a cool idea. And I have to say, horse? I know this is a weird thing, and it's not even a gripe. It just seems you just did 2 Spawn characters back to back using horses. You have a horse in your line. You made the horse. You released it with the Batman Dark Knight Returns stuff. You could build the horse. Wouldn't it have been really cool to see a special? Didn't you just do Tex or whatever? Jonah Hex? Didn't you do Jonah Hex with the horse? Because I think they did. Wonder Woman, lasso, horse. Am I the only one that would have paid for a deluxe here? Is it just me? Because I know he has this idea that, like, the female figures don't sell. I don't know why he thinks that, because it always seems like they're sold out. But maybe he's thinking about Fire, because Fire is trash, and it was never going to sell anyway. But, like, I don't know. It really makes me wonder, I'm really serious here, if there was any thought about that at all. Think about Wonder Woman, lasso, horse, comic, 1 pack, a bigger pack. Don't use this stupid. I really dislike these big clamshells. But, like, why not? I would have paid for that deluxe, personally. But I'm willing to admit that I may have been one of the few. I'm willing to say that's true. But it does seem weird. It just seems like an absolute perfect opportunity to just like, hey, let's just recreate the cover. You have the horse, you could have painted it white. Like, or cast it in white plastic or whatever you got to do. Like, it seems like a missed opportunity. Mildly. Maybe not to everybody, but it caught my attention that something felt missing. Let's open up Wonder Woman. Okay, so, a couple of things. One, okay? One thing. She comes with 2 expression hands. We'll look at the figure here real soon. Don't get me wrong. 2 expression hands. Those are fine. And I'm already seeing it in the chat, so you know what I'm about to bring up. She has punching hand. She has punching hand. She has trigger finger hands. Why does she have gun hands? Like, I would really like to understand the train of thought that was running when you were picking hands. And for that matter, can you not design just a gripping hand? Like, has the line not been around long enough to have even one female set of gripping hands? Just a normal gripping hand, so that they can hold like bow staves, so they can hold the lasso, so like, just why the gun hands for Wonder Woman, whose one of her main attributes is to stop bullets with unbelievable accuracy with the wrists? Look at that. Look at that. Does that not look weird? That she has the... What is that? Why is that? We're changing that. Like, something about it really bothers me. I don't even want that hand on my Wonder Woman. In fact, I'm going to go out of my way. I'm probably going to try to heat that up, pull it, and like push it down and see if I can get it to stay and create a gripping hand. I have no idea why he is absolutely dead set on giving trigger finger hands. And it's not just him. This is a problem with the industry, because you see it in a lot of Star Wars stuff too. In the Black Series, they keep releasing like Jedis with trigger finger hands. Stop it. Stop selling Batman with trigger finger hands. Stop selling Jedi with trigger finger hands. It's weird. Like, just sculpt another set. You know you're going to make 400 characters. Just sculpt another set, please. Please. It's weird. Let's talk about the Wonder Woman, though, because she's the star of the show. Let's test something mild. This is her, okay? We agree on this. So what we are going to do is we're going to bring this hand over here like this. We're going to bring this one up and over like this. And we're going to see if we can get this knee up. Can we do it? How resistant is this? I'm not saying this is perfect. I'm saying the skirt is kind of in the way. You really got to push up on it. But, like, did we kind of get it? I'm not trying to be, like, super perfect here. I'm just seeing if we can even mildly get it. The leg, this is in the way. It's not going to go up. Like, I'm pushing the crap out of it right now. It's not going to happen. So, the skirt, a big question some people were having, is the skirt going to be in the way? Yes. For what it's worth, the skirt will be in your way. You could probably... it'd probably be tough. I wonder if you could cut the skirt off. This is the amount of give in it, and this is like a full diaper piece, so you're not going to be able to really like get rid of it necessarily. But if you wanted to cut it and then put, make a soft goods, the rest of her articulation seems very much on point with other things in the line, as you can see. If it wasn't for the skirt stopping it, you could probably even get more leg movement out of it. So, and then maybe after you play with it long enough and you heat it up, maybe even, this is a small argument, maybe even go in and make a cut. Like go along this seam right here. There's a seam right here. Maybe if you took and you cut right along here and you just cut that part so that it opened, right? And then maybe cut that right there the same. Maybe you could create enough give in the skirt that it wouldn't stop the legs because it would allow the skirt to move. Of course, then you would have the broken on the sides on the skirt, and you would have to deal with that idea. I'm just giving some small possibilities here. But overall, what I'm seeing, can you look up? Is your hair in the way? Kind of in the way. It's not too terrible. You can kind of work with it. As you see, if I let it go, it'll push her head back down because it's female hair, it's in the way. This is more malleable than what we get with like a Marvel Legends. I'm going to give him that. She will look down. She has decent enough mid-torso movement. Like, it's not the best we've ever seen ever, but it's fine. It almost feels like there's a little bit of being stopped this, which is possible because this little white piece of the belt right here comes up, and it may actually stop her from going too far forward. But this is also an old concept figure. It is a first appearance. I'm not saying it couldn't have been better. I'm saying that for what it tries to accomplish, kind of looking like an old character, it is doing that. There's some really good texture on the boots, which I'm kind of impressed about. Like, it really does work. And I like it. The face. I've heard some people complaining about the face. I notice if I cover my face up, the figures actually get some spotlight. The camera will focus on them. I like her face. I've heard people complain that the face is wrong. That it's, like, bad. I think people are being way too overly critical. See that? Do you see what Wonder Woman used to look like? Because, like, take a look. That's it. I mean, what else were you looking for here? You don't think that looks decent? Like, they took this 2D image and they made a face. I've heard people say things which are incredibly, like, I find that to be wrong. I've heard some people say things like, I heard one guy specifically say that it looks like she was beaten with the ugly stick. No. I think that Wonder Woman looked different than your concept of Wonder Woman looks today. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying that Wonder Woman has changed over the years, and this Wonder Woman probably is not what you wanted. You wanted the Wonder Woman that you see in your mind. This is what she is. This is what she is. This is what she was. I think they did a good job here. I'm not complaining. I've said a couple minor things that I think that they could fix. But her arm has all the movement that we've expected from the entire line. It's a Todd McFarlane figure. It has all the articulation that you've come to expect from Todd McFarlane figures. The legs are a little bit hindered, and I imagine she has some stand ground here. I'll put her on the table here and see if I can get her to stand. Oh, well, I know you can't see, but she's standing up. Like, that was very simple. I put her right down. She stood right up. No problem at all. And that's without this stand. Her stand gets the little DC thing. It's kind of cool. I like her. I really do. I think these are loose. I just moved it. So these are loose. You could pop these off and take these off if you really wanted to for whatever reason. And that would be fine. Maybe you have like different gauntlets that you'd like to put. If you want to use this as a base to build something else, you could do that. I like this. It's very old timely. It's very cool. I also think, because I heard a couple people complaining about this, because you know we did. We heard people complaining so far about the about these, and they're not being big enough. They're fine. You're talking about a very old comic book, guys. Like, they're fine. She looks fine. I think this works. I think she looks very good. In fact, she will be replacing an old figure I have. I have an old Wonder Woman on the shelf that has been on the shelf for a very long time. Like a ridiculously long time. This is from a reactivated line. And this is a very old Wonder Woman figure that I've held on to for a long time. Like, a long time. Come on, focus on this Wonder Woman. Now I can't get it to happen. No, come on, work! Now I can't get it to do it. You see me do it earlier, whatever. This one is done. This one never moved quite well. It was never a really good figure. It always had like a funny body look to it. I never really cared too much for the face necessarily. It's an older figure, and it worked for what it was. And I kind of used it as my stand-in for first appearance Wonder Woman. Now I have a first appearance Wonder Woman that actually looks better, quite substantially better. And because of this, when I take her off the shelf, I'm going to take this lasso and I'm going to give it to her. Simple. Simple. I'll get rid of something from the shelf that no longer really serves a purpose for me. I'll get a new Wonder Woman. I can get the lasso because I've got one. I've got like 5 or 6 of them, to be fair. And there we go. I like her. I don't really have anything bad to say about her right now. I think some people are complaining for the sake of complaining, and that's what they're doing. So I now have a fairly classic Batman, a super classic Superman, because I have a 40s Superman, and I have a first appearance Batman, I have a classic Batman, I have a first appearance Wonder Woman. I do not have the Wonder Woman that I want, but that is what it is. And I do not have a first appearance Superman, but I have a 40s Superman. I basically have a decent level trinity that I can put together. The first one on the shelf from the McFarlane line. Because I have not bought a Wonder Woman from McFarlane, except for the Flashpoint Wonder Woman. I got that on sale, and I knew when I bought her that she was never actually going to stand in for any of my Wonder Woman stuff. But this is finally the first Wonder Woman I've been able to get my hands on from his line. And I like it, honestly. I think it does exactly what it promises. It's a first appearance Wonder Woman. I'm sold.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.